Morena koutou katoa. PΑMAMAE number 3, and specifically a discussion around hari mate or kawe mate and the process of taking and carrying the memory of your loved ones with you to different events and to different places. But firstly, a definition of the word hari mate and kawe mate. People use them interchangeably, and they were originally verbs, but they're both a verb and a noun these days. And so some might spell them hari mate as one word, kawe mate as one word, rather than how I've spelt it with two words. So hari mate is someone bringing a mate onto your marae, and a kawe mate is you taking a mate onto the marae. That's the difference. Some will say it's dialectal and all of that, but no. It's just that some people have tended to use one word over another. So when it comes to carrying the memory of someone, and this has been a request from Amokura Pānoho, and when it comes to carrying a memory of someone that's passed, we do this tradition when somebody has been buried somewhere else, or if we have whakapapa connections or relationships to another place. Traditionally, the marae that the person wasn't buried at or didn't lay at would ask for the memory of that person, for the mate of that person, for the wairua of that person to come to their marae. And it's usually done in today's way with a photo. And so the mate would be taken to those different places, carried on in a similar way that a tūpāpaku is carried on. However, the photo is carried and it's got different rules to carrying a tūpāpaku. And so I know it to be where usually a woman would carry it, but not always. And because it's no different to wearing a maimai or a pare kawakawa, because you're carrying the memory of your loved ones, and so that form of carrying was carried by the women. But there's a big debate. Some will say no, that's not right, so I just know it differently. In addition, you carry it so that you can remember and you can continue to release, and as you release the pain, the sorrow, it helps you with your grieving process. Some iwi, like in Taranaki, have an annual event where people can bring their mate all to that one marae to Owai, and that's Maui Pōmare Day. Other iwi will do it at the Paukai, and then at other tribal events. And the key thing though is to cry, is to remember your loved one and help you with the healing process. And as that helps you with the healing process, you then remember all of the good times as well. And their connection, their affiliation to a place. Also, if that person or the family have had an issue with that marae in the past, this is the time to resolve that and not carry it on. Build a bridge, life's too short. And we often hold things against people and therefore blame the marae. When the marae had nothing to do with it, it's people that do it. And it's just convenient that people don't go back to the marae because they're feeling selfish and hurt and don't want to deal with their own issues with the individual, not the place. Oh, and the place is affected as a result of that. So that's hari mate and kawe mate. Really briefly, and we're going to continue to deal with other forms of trauma from Friday onwards. So ka te ake, e mihi kawana ki a koutou. Let's cry a river, it's really important, and you should never apologise for crying. That's not Māori, you're encouraged to cry. When people go, oh, I'm really sorry, don't say sorry. So ka te ake, tēnā koutou, kia ora tātou, katoa.